Alright, so hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna take a quick look at yet another Kuva weapon, and this time around it's gonna be the Kuva Drakgoon, or rather my variant of the Kuva Drakgoon, the Birdie Sazor Kuva Drakgoon, which is added heat damage. So first things first, how do you get your hands on this weapon? Well, just like any other Kuva weapon from a raid, so you have to keep down in larvalings until you find one that displays the Kuva Drakgoon. Once you kill it, it will spawn a lich with the Kuva Drakgoon, and once you defeat the lich and vanquish him, you'll be able to pick the weapon up in your foundry. Now the Kuva Drakgoon is an MR13 primary shotgun that fires 10 pellets, but the damage it does depends on whether or not you charge your shots. If you do an uncharged shots, it will do 230 damage split between those 10 pellets, but if you charge it all the way, it will do 460 damage, once again split between those 10 pellets. But that's not the only thing that charging your shots will affect, because the accuracy, or the pellet spread in this case, is far better when you charge your shots, and your charge shots will also gain 1.5 meters of punch through. So on a fully charged shot, the weapon will do a grand total of 368 slash damage, 46 puncture damage, and 46 impact damage. Now the weapon also comes with 21% crit chance, an above average 2.5 times crit multiplier, and a 30% status chance, which is really good because it means you can hit 100% status before multi-shot. And finally, the weapon has pretty fast fire rate of 3.33 rounds per second with a really fast charge time of only 0.3 seconds, and it has 11 rounds in the magazine with a 2-second reload. So when we compare it to the standard Drakgoon, we can see that the Kuva version has faster charge rate, almost 3 times as much crit chance, higher crit multiplier, bigger magazine, faster reload, more status, though it does unfortunately do significantly less damage. But then again, this is somewhat compensated for with the extra element you get based on the frame you spawn the lich with, and, you know, the supporting stats are just really good here. Now, since this is a Kuva weapon, you ideally want to put on 5 Forma to extract all the mastery from it and to also unlock the ability to install a lens, but if you go with this build, you're only gonna need 3, all 3 of which are gonna be a V. So we're gonna start off with Prime Point Blank for the damage, then Hell's Chamber for multi-shot, followed by Blunderbuss for the crit chance, and Primed Ravage for the crit multiplier. Now for the Exiles, we're definitely gonna run Fomorian Accelerant, which is an insane Exiles mod that used to be really good even before it was an Exiles mod. And what it does is it makes the flak you fire from the Drakgoon bounce up to 4 times, and it gives it 60% increased flight speed. And finally, we're gonna run all 4 dual stat mods to hit 100% status before multi-shot. So we're gonna run Scattering Inferno and Shell Shock for radiation, and Toxic Barrage with Frigid Blast for viral. And you do need to run all 4 because of the weird way status is calculated on shotguns, unless of course you're running a Riven with a bunch of status instead. Now when it comes to single target damage, charged shots are the way to go, because you can concentrate all the pellets into a single enemy and you can easily headshot them with most of the pellets as well. This nearly guarantees a very nasty slash proc that will finish the enemy off if of course the initial damage of the 10 pellets hitting them at once didn't. And it's because you just proc a lot of slash, and there's a good chance a lot of it will crit, and there's also a good chance that you will proc viral at the same time, making the slash procs essentially do double damage. So the single target here is pretty spicy. But you can also just, you know, not charge your shots, which will send the shrapnel flying all over the place, especially if you're running Fomorian Accelerant, which will make the shrapnel bounce. And this is great for either getting rid of cannon fodder units, so things like butchers, lancers, corpus, tags, and things like chargers, or for absolutely tearing through lower level missions, because despite the uncharged shots only doing half the damage of the charged shots, they will tear everything to pieces up to sort of level 50 or 60. This is one of the Kuva weapons that I really wanted to get, because the standard Drakgoon is one of my personal favorites. It's just a great fun gun. So of course it was gonna be one of the last weapons that I was gonna get. But it was worth the wait. I mean, the original Drakgoon was already really good and really fun, and this is just a better, more fun version of it. So of course I'm going to recommend you pick it up if you see it on a lich, because it's kind of like just a really fun version of the Tigris Prime. I just love it. It's kind of like this chaos cannon, especially if you're not charging your shots, because you will have shrapnel flying absolutely everywhere. But anyway, that's enough blabbering for today, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and it was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.